All right, let's move to the game that I'm probably most excited about this upcoming week, and that is number 6 Tennessee 3-0, 0-0 in the SEC at number 15 Oklahoma 3-0, 0-0 in the SEC. That is 7:30 on ABC. I know the spread on this one I don't really understand. I know it's a home game for Oklahoma, but I'm honestly surprised that Tennessee isn't favored by more than they are, which I don't know. It could have changed. When I looked earlier today, it was 7.5. I know the Vols haven't been tested too much this year. I mean, NC State was a test, I suppose, but Oklahoma has looked pretty bad against less than stellar competition many times this season. So I'm going to go Vols here, and I'm going to go 35-17. Jesse?
This is really the first time we're going to get to see a tried and true SEC team venturing into Norman
Hmm.
and with an Oklahoma that's now part of the SEC. So I'm very interested in this game, a night game at Oklahoma. I think the Vols take care of business, but I think the first half is going to be closer than we expect. It's going to be a good game for a little bit, and then I think Tennessee starts to pull away. So I'm going to pick the Vols here, 38-21.
Okay. Matt, I definitely want to hear your pick, but I also want to hear what's the vibe like with Heupel going back to Norman? What's
There,
the
there has been a lot of talk. For those of you that don't know, Heupel obviously was quarterback at the University of Oklahoma when they won the national championship 2000. He was runner-up for the Heisman Trophy, which is again is a useless piece of hardware, but he was a runner-up for the Heisman Trophy in 2000 behind Chris Winkie. Uh, Not even going to start up on that right now. But anyway, and this is the first time that he'll have been back in a coaching capacity since he was fired as the OC at Oklahoma in 2011, 2012. I don't remember the exact year. So there's been a lot of hubbub. This game has been circled on the calendar by Tennessee fans, and I'm sure by Coach Heupel for a really long time. And I've been talking about it on Twitter with other Tennessee fans. Heupel has a different look in his eye this season. If you watch his interviews, he definitely has a certain look just right here. That go back and watch a couple of his interviews. He's on some different stuff this year. He doesn't seem quite as steely eyed is a good word for it, I guess. With that being said, my battered Vol syndrome is going all off the chart. I keep oscillating between thinking we're going to blow the crap off the doors and just completely beat them to death, and then the other part of me is going we're going to completely drop the ball and look like Tennessee from 2012 or something. I don't know, and I do want to point out this is an interesting stat that I saw on Twitter earlier today. This is the first time the Sooners have been a touchdown home underdog since November of 1998 when they played Texas Tech at home and they were
wow?
an underdog. This is also the first time a ranked Oklahoma team has been more than just a little bit under a touchdown underdog since 1978, as far as a ranked Oklahoma team is goes. So
Hmm.
there's some stuff going on here. There's a lot of juju around this game. All of that being said, I am scared to death, and I'm not going to be able to watch this game until Sunday morning because I have a birthday party I have to go to. So there's that. With that in mind, I am going to pick the Vols. This is my heart more than my logic kicking in. I'm hoping that we come out strong and then just completely just Oklahoma has a lot of question marks on defense. Their offensive or sorry, on offense. Their offensive line hasn't looked great. A quarterback play's been kind of and so I think Tennessee can take care of business here as long as they can pull it. So I like Tennessee here 42-24.
Are
Oh,
you,
that's not wrong.